Hey Southland TV, this is Gia Claire. Welcome to episode 3 of Unlocking Your Invisible Power. When we last spoke, you had quite a bit of homework to do, you may recall. So pull out those journals and make sure we're focused and you're in a good space. Maybe light a candle. We only have 5 minutes, but still, let's make it work. Let's make it right. Let's make it feel good. So we talked about beliefs. We talked about memes, these sort of, as I say, like Tic Tacs waiting to explode. And the minute you have a dream, an idea, a higher vision for yourself, something that you heard, something that someone told you or that you started believing about yourself just kind of explodes and keeps you right back where you are. So I want to point this out. If you are a sales manager and you have people on your team, if you're any type of management position and you're coaching someone, if you're a parent and you have kids, if you're a coach, you have athletes, why is this so important? Because your job is to help them unlock their invisible power, to make it more visible to the world. So as you go through this process and you start to think about your thoughts, and you start, right? It starts with you, and the change around you will happen after you get control of your thoughts and really start to monitor them. So we are drudging up all of this stuff, and I've asked you to spend some time thinking about yourself in the center and all the things that you are, so that you can let some of this crap surface, because until you let it bubble up, you know, the negative things, the thoughts, the things that really, this is the bottom line, folks, they just don't serve you. It doesn't mean that you have to go through each one and then, how do I change this belief? Oh, I thought it for so long. How do I recreate it? But mom said it, so it must be right. You know, our parents are our first God, so we think that anything they say is true. And well, that's not even the case. I guess the bottom line in this statement here is that if any of those beliefs don't serve you, if they don't make you feel good about yourself or positive or add to the highest vision of yourself, then you really need to let them go. So there's a lot of ways to let them go. We're not going to try to solve all of that here in this short amount of time. But I want you to think of this. There's really 2 places that all thoughts come from. And there's 2 books actually I want you to write down and read. Number 1 would be You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Louise Hay is the pioneer. Actually, there are people that have gone before her that she took this information from, but she really brought it mainstream where your thoughts create your lives. And she links diseases to thought patterns. So she's one of my great teachers. I would encourage you to read the book, You Can Heal Your Life. You can look up, I have a headache, what does that mean? You know, and she studied thousands of patients, so her work is solid. Louise Hay is the bomb. So get that book, put it aside, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. There's also an interview with several great thought leaders and teachers. You can buy it on Amazon, so there you have that. The second thing is Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch. He's one of my great teachers as well. And this is a very thick book. You can actually YouTube it and listen to it. And then the third thing, which I don't recommend you read, but that you know it's out there, is called A Course in Miracles by Marianne. Marianne Williamson had an interpretation of it. She didn't write it, just to be clear. It's called Return to Love. All that being said, there are only 2 places that all thoughts come from, and that's either love or fear. So if you have a spectrum, right? This is love on this side, where this beautiful watch is. This is fear. So everything that you think comes from this place or this place. It's not complicated. And if you begin to know, which is what we're going to talk about maybe in our next session, is where this stuff comes up, you can have a gauge on this compass and you can begin to turn it and start to ping pong these thoughts, and you decide, write this down. I said it before, I'll say it again. You decide. So if you don't like something, you don't like a feeling, remember, a thought creates a feeling, creates an emotion. This works with the chakra system, which we won't get into right now. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever you really, really, really have in your heart, that's what's going out, that's what's coming back. You decide what goes in there, no matter what happened, no matter what, but, nope, you decide. So you have love and you have fear, right? And you know what fear feels like, because it's the crappy stuff. It's, you know, jealousy, she got what I wanted, he got the job I wanted, and he's better than I am, he has more money, he's got a better car, he's got a whatever. Jealousy, fear, bitterness, hopelessness, overwhelmment, guilt, shame, all these things. And boy, we're so calibrated to know what those feel like, because most of us sort of live in that space. Most of us are more comfortable here. This is like a warm, safe blanket, right? And then on this side, you have love. And this is joy, this is faith, this is hope. I don't love the word hope. I think it kind of steals our passion, but you have passion, you have peace, all the things that feel good. So what we want to do is learn how to stay on this side. Because as I said, we're always vibrating, and the work of vibration is wildly tested and true by Abraham Hicks. So you can Google them, write that as a footnote. Abraham Hicks wonderful channeling situation with Abraham through Esther Hicks, and she will really teach you about the power of this vortex and vibrating. That being said, you have fear over here, you have love over here. Now, in our next segment, we're going to talk about how to shift from here to here, but I want you to spend a time thinking about, okay, those things that you said you didn't like about your life, where do you reside on the spectrum? Where do you effort out of? Fear or love? The things that you love about your life, go to your kids, think about your home. Where do you vibrate out of? So that's the key. The whole key we solved in 2 words, love or fear. So stay tuned. Take a little time to think about, let this all marinate, because I promise you we're going somewhere and we're going to fix some things, we're going to change some things, you're going to feel amazing. Namaste. The light, the love, the teacher honors the light, the love, the teacher in you. Hi Southland TV, this is Gia Claire. Thank you so much for tuning into our episodes, Unlocking Your Invisible Power. I wanted to make sure that we close each segment properly with a clear explanation of the ways I can support you on your journey to expanded consciousness and personal power. And those are 3 things, and you can find all of this on my website at www.giaclaire.com. Number 1, I'd love to be a keynote speaker at your next event, whether it's a corporate event, an empowerment event, or an athletic event. You can find all those details on my website. Number 2, I offer leadership coaching. I can do it personal one-on-one or in a group, and actually we're starting a mastermind group, so you can find that information as well on the website. The last thing, my favorite thing, is comedy. If you need some jokes, some MC activity at your next event, please don't hesitate to reach out. All the rates and information you can find through me directly at www.giaclaire.com. I said that fast, www.giaclaire.com, or you can email me at gia@giaclaire.com. Thank you so much for joining in. Please reach out for a free discovery session for any one of those things. If you're not sure if this is right for you, we'll certainly discover it in that time. Thank you and have a great day.